Okay, I'm sorry. My phone shut down. Sort of closed me out of my video area. And, blocked me from continuing until I came back and did this. Yeah. So this is gonna end up being part 3. And depending if it does it again, it'll be part 4. I'm gonna continue my little red, I'm not done yet, because you see this whole part here is not finished right here. It's sort of different, but I'm almost done with the red. See? I have to move my phone, because... I feel black eyeshadows would help a lot too, because, well, I don't, but it would be great if you had it to do your own with, because it's darker and it defines your face more. But mine is gray and it's almost the same color as the makeup I'm using. That's somewhat irritating on multiple levels, because I can't see how much work I put into it, and it makes me sad because I really like to see my work being appreciated by not only myself but other people. I know I probably sound like a narcissist, but oh, guess what? I'm done with the red. Eyeliner. Even if you're doing a male character such as Kankri or any other male character, you should always use eyeliner because you have pink here and your eyes aren't as defined. And with these characters, I think they look cooler when you have defined eyes. I don't always use eyeliner, but sometimes I do. Most of the time I do when I have my eyeliner. I use this gel-ish eyeliner here. I don't know if you can read that. I don't know, but I use it for my lips too and my eyebrows. Some people might not agree with doing your eyebrows or using eyeliner for your eyebrows. Usually if I were doing normal makeup, I wouldn't either, because well, it feels weird in your eyebrow, and if you want to do it to yourself, that's fine. But I just don't do it because it makes my eyebrows feel weird. But if I'm doing a troll cosplay, I already feel weird in the face, so it doesn't make much of a difference. I feel like you should always do your eyebrows. Some people don't, but I feel like you should because you look a little funny without eyebrows, and your makeup often covers up a lot of your eyebrow. Some people don't because their wig covers it, or they just don't care. I'm one of those people that don't usually care, but today I do. Even though I really just, you know, can't. I usually start the middle. Not because the middle's my favorite part, because it's usually really dry there and it makes me upset. You can't see that. Oh. I'll turn and show you my eyes. My lovely eyes. Sorry for the silence. I have no idea how to skip ahead from a boring part in a movie unless I'm watching YouTube. I don't know how to do it on my own videos. If someone could help me with that at any point, that'd be nice. Or comment to help me. I don't know. I don't know how to do anything. I have crossed the point into confusion where there is no certainty anymore. Even though I've done this before. It's okay to exaggerate a little bit. With guy characters, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Like, not the whole whoop up here. This whole... I mean, like, thick here. Do what you want. But, I mean, with female characters, it's totally... Because most of the female characters are not masculine in a way, so their eyes would be totally expected, because like in comic book you see them with makeup. It's common, but with guy characters, it's not so common. Just like with the lips, in the comic itself, you see, like, they did say that all trolls have black lips, but when you look at the comic, you know, my eye looks funny. The males often have a slightly lighter gray, while the females have like a really dark black, even though Kanaya's can always get darker. You get the reference? Of course you do. If you're watching this, you know about Homestucks. Duh. Or if you just like tutorial videos and decided to look at something like this, feel free. But I make a lot of puns or references to Homestuck if that wasn't obvious enough. Even when I'm in school, no one hears the end of it. It's always the thing with me. Cosplay comes into conversation fairly often, so I usually only cosplay Homestuck for reasons only that I don't usually have cosplay supplies for anime or video games yet. But I usually have on hand cosplay stuff for Homestuck, only because Homestuck is like half my life, just because I'm such a weeb. And all my friends know it. Really big weeb. So are they. I really hate pulling on my eyes like this, because it just I feel like I'm pulling all the makeup I worked so hard to keep on there. Now, when you do your makeup and you do all this and you work really hard, you should definitely feel proud of yourself, because whether you think it turned out really well or not, you still did all that work to make it look good to yourself. And just, you should be proud, whether you think it looks nice or not. You worked hard, and that's what counts. Even if it looks weird. Because the first time I did it, I did not like how I did it, but it took me an hour. And that was a lot of work, and took a lot of patience and hard determination. I'm also not going to show you guys the teeth. I meant to say that earlier, but I'm not going to show you guys the teeth. I have teeth that I use for Car Cat. I only have 4 right now. I have to get more teeth. I use acrylic nails. This is a makeup tutorial, but I'm still going to talk about my teeth, because I really love them. I went to a con with them, and I just couldn't stop messing with them. Even when I was in the panel, I was like, huh? Just a warning about the dent. If you use denture tape, then try your best to make sure it hits the tooth and doesn't go past your teeth, because then it will taste like nasty snot. It won't taste anything. It'll just be really, really slimy and sticky. You just really don't want that when you're at a convention or an event. It feels really weird, and all you can probably think about when you're at the convention is how it feels in your mouth. And I was doing that, and I took my teeth off, and I was just like, this is so nasty. And people around me were like, that does look gross, because it sticks and it pulls and it's gross, and you just really don't want to take your teeth off outside of the bathroom. Just don't. Unless you can't help it. Then I feel really bad for you. I really hate using this one for my little waterlines specifically, because I'm really bad at putting this stuff on. If you're bad at putting on eyeliner, that's okay, because most people can't notice right here. Don't you notice? I mean, they can, but they usually don't, or they don't care, because people know how hard it is to put on your own full cosplay. And if you don't do it all the way, like if you miss a certain prop or you leave out a certain detail, that's totally fine, because whatever you do on your cosplay is your choice, because your cosplay is yours, and you're spending the money, and no one else should be able to tell you how you should do it. Simple as that. Same. I like a lot of the cosplayers who make tutorial videos, because they're actually pretty kind with this. They're like, if you don't want to do this part, or if it's too much work, or if it's not, if you don't have enough money, then don't do it, because there's really no reason. If it's a small part or a big part, it doesn't matter. If you don't have the money to do it, don't do it. Or if you don't have the time, and if you have a convention coming up and you want to do this specific character, then you can leave out a few details. Hang on. Sorry, my grandma had to pee. I forgot where I was at. Oh, yeah. Left it in my tracks. So I'm great at this. Hashtag not really. I mean, this is what I do in my spare time. I feel like I'm an intelligent person, but I spend my spare time putting on gray makeup and yelling at people. If it wasn't obvious, I usually cosplay Car Cat. My nickname is Banana Cat, so if you want to know the story about Banana Cat, you just gotta ask. I don't know if I should tell it because it's a long story. Short, I guess? No, I'm not gonna do that. I hate. Just look how awful that looks already. I really hate putting eyeliner on my right eye, because this is the eye I used to see out of. And honestly, if I could like be ambidextrous, that'd be cool, but I'm not. So I'm lame, I guess, because I can't do this with both hands. I mean, I can write with both hands, and I can draw with both hands, but I can't put on makeup with both hands. I totally fail at that. Stop tearing up. That's another thing I hate when I'm doing makeup. I really hate it when I spent an hour doing my makeup, and I go somewhere, like for an event, sniffing a lot. I got it from my friend today. Found out she had the sniffles. She was sitting next to me. Julie, if you're watching this, I'm not sorry. Either I got sick from her, or just he ended up copying her. I don't know. Why would I do that? I don't know. With cosplay, not only just the trolls, if you're doing a human, from any other fandom, it's sort of important to always wear makeup. If you don't like makeup or don't like using it, like if you're cosplaying an anime character, you should probably wear makeup anyway. Simply because in anime, you don't have really strong facial features, unless it's an anime guy and they decided to put strong facial features in the anime. And if you, now I say you can cosplay however you want, and that's true. But if you really want to be accurate, and if you're picky like me, you would always wear makeup, even if it's a guy character, because there's such thing as contouring, which I just did earlier, and you probably already know about it, and contouring can be used multiple different ways to make your face look different in general. Probably already know that too. Spewing random facts. You can hit me if you ever meet me. Just don't hit me hard, because I'm a weakling, and it hurts. I have a lot of people who like full-blown punch me, and I'm a baby. Like, I have a high pain tolerance, but my wrist is really small. If I punch back, I could break my wrist. I've done it. I sprained my wrist. I didn't break it. I almost broke it. It hurt a lot. But I could probably break my wrist if I wanted to punch someone. And it wouldn't be fun for either of us, because if my bone breaks out and stabs you, it's not much fun for either of us. I can imagine me crying out in pain. Like, you're doing the same. It'd be a horror story. for both of us. If I'm going down, I'm taking you down with me. Puts that saying in full effect. Now, if I was typing right now, I would have made like 5 different puns. Fish puns and all. I really like fish puns just because they're a lot of fun to make. I actually was hit for making a fish pun. She just stared at me for a really long time and she just hit my chest. I was just like, okay. Sorry if these are so long, gosh. I like to talk. In person, it's really hard for me to talk because I'm shy normally, unless you get to know me, because then I can be a really really outgoing extrovert. I'm usually an introvert because people can kind of scare me. Excuse me. But if I trust you, you can usually catch me talking, excuse me, a lot. Gotta find a little pointy thingy so I can do my favorite part. Is this even... Could I use this? Yeah, I could have. Why didn't I? Ha ha ha. This is just being used for multiple reasons. And the reason is because I'm gonna stick some gray makeup here over this. And it will still be pink. It looks so pretty. This looks really funny on my side. It's like really funny. Oh, where'd my gray eyeshadow? Oop, there it is. Oh, I hate putting stuff on my lips because it makes me smile. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, man. It doesn't look the greatest right now. It's hard to talk when you have a brush touching your lips all the time. Dang, man, that looks awful. Why didn't you guys tell me it was so bad? Suck at putting makeup on, I know. Especially, but I'm really good at putting makeup in places it doesn't belong. Like, blush in my eyes and on my lips. And, lipstick on my eyes. And, eyeliner in my eyebrows. I'm great at doing that, and you know it. I'm gonna end up using eyeliner. Lazy. I mean, if you constantly use eyeliner for your lips, you know, it's cool for you. I just feel like I'm being really lazy when I just don't want to put on the eyeshadow. I'm supposed to be making dinner right now. This is my first day of school and my parents decided, hey, let's have Micah make dinner tonight. I disappoint. Even though I'll probably try and make it. I forgot how to make chili, guys. I forgot how to make chili. I don't know how to live. love doing this, even if it takes forever. I absolutely adore doing it. Oh! That's a weird sound. Ah, yes, after I put on the eyeliner, I smudge it a lot. Maybe I'll make a tutorial on how to put on the teeth, which really sucks, by the way. When I first did it, it fell off in less than like a half an hour. And it made me so sad, because it took me a half an hour to put them on. But I mean, if you're experienced with it, oh man, then it doesn't really, come off as easily because you put it on right. But if you're like me, and the first time you do stuff, you usually screw up. And then, sorry, I'm just doing touch-ups because I screwed up. See how it's really white? Yeah, that'll go away once you start putting it, once it dries, I mean. This makeup can come off really easily if you rub too much or if you touch it. See, like a minute ago, I was just really into making it look nice, that I sort of rubbed it all over the place, and I shouldn't have done that. See, now it looks like a beard slash mustache. It's all white. Oh, my parents aren't home right now. I'd be so mad. Yep, I got all gray instead of making dinner. Hang on. My apologies, I went and put it on the plate. I mean, not plate. I went and I started it. Great. Actually, we're almost done. We just have to do the little eyebrows. I'm gonna use this for that, because really I hate using eyeliner so bad. So we're just gonna, you can use whatever shape you want for that. Your headcanon shape for that character is whatever you think it should be. So you don't need to, I like to make Kankri slightly smaller than Karkat's. And Karkat for me is like really long eyebrows, sort of closer together. It makes his nose look longer, which I have a canon that he's got a long nose. Okay. I just watched an Apeta makeup tutorial a little while ago, and whenever I see right here, I think of the tutorial video. I usually just shape the eyebrows first with my eye on eyebrow, because I don't like, I usually just use my eyebrow shape first with almost all the characters, unless the eyebrow itself is higher. Otherwise I'll just mess up pretty often. Because I forget your eyebrows are supposed to be a certain place, not way up here. That's, you're into that, I guess. I'm not, so I try not to. And this is a cream-based makeup, so it's sort of clashing with my water-based. You don't usually want to mix your cream-based makeup with your water-based, because that can mess some stuff up. Even though I do it pretty often. But, like I said, I'm not that great at makeup, aha! And I mess up pretty often, so... And if you mess up, great thing about makeup is you could just fix it up with your great makeup. You can't do that with your normal skin, usually. If you do, it looks kind of funny. I have no idea how I did this, so I'm gonna mess up on the other eyebrow. Just watch. I'm not done on this eyebrow, though. Ah, yes. It is turning out nicely, though. I usually just hate my eyebrows because I like to make that sad look with my eyebrows. I like it. I like making the characters look slightly more emotional than they would in canon. I also hate my eyebrows for more than one reason. Haha. Simply really because my eyebrow. This eyebrow is totally different from this one. This one always looks good. But this is the one that's always covered by my hair and is on the bad side of my eye. This one, on the other hand, this is my good eye. But the eyebrow hairs go this way instead of this way. And it makes me really mad. I hate it so much. And, doing it again. Oh my gosh. If you're like me and you mess up a lot, just use your makeup and fix it. I'm not gonna do that because it's 8 o'clock here and I need to get off my phone for school tomorrow. It's not gonna go well for me. I have to get this off my... Yeah, see the difference there? It's called growth mindset. That's how you do it, kids. This is how you grow. I'm not doing so well. Oh, no. Hey, it looks good. Better, I mean. It doesn't look that great, but it doesn't look that bad. Okay, these are my sort of kankri eyebrows. Now on to the slightly more challenging part. I like to do freckles. I love doing freckles, actually. So use my eyeliner tip. Don't ask why. I fail at using brushes. See the freckles there? I mean, I love characters with freckles because they actually look really cute with freckles. Freckles are really nice, man. I wish I had them in real life. I have to put on makeup to ever have freckles, and it makes me so sad. See the eyebrow movements? I can be so emotional with just my movements on my eyebrows. It's such fun. I do not like how this takes a while, though. Oh man, I keep making them huge. Are freckles always this big? Yeah? Nope. It's okay. If you want big freckles, that's your choice. Did I get on my nose by accident? No. Also, maybe another thing you might want to know about me when I'm in cosplay. Whether you want to or not, I'm going to say it. I like, my nose gets really, runny. So if you see me fixing it right here, it's because I got a runny nose and it went down right here. Also, last time I went to a park after I had, done a meetup thing, I started crying. It wasn't sad or anything, I wasn't upset, my eyes got all watery, and it was really hot outside, maybe that's why. But it just slid down and it ruined my makeup. This is water-based, so when you get it wet, it will just slide off. I think my parents are home and it's horrible. Please don't be home. Nope, that's my grandpa. Haha. I don't really like my parents. I mean, I love my parents. I love my family, but when I'm doing this, I don't necessarily love them coming in and listening to me talk to my phone. I also don't really like them barging in and be like, I have to pee. Let me in so I can pee. I mean, I know you gotta pee, but I don't want to leave the bathroom. But I'd do the same thing if I had to pee. I'm pretty bossy when I have to pee. Oh, look, I got like 5, 6 on my nose. See, I love this part so much. It's my favorite part. It's because I really like freckles and I love the way they look. I know some people find it really, boring and or time wasting, but I like it a lot. So like if you take the time to put in freckles on your character, if you're doing a troll, I'm going to compliment you because I love your freckles. I'm talking to you, Bailey, if you're watching this. I like your freckles and your character. at the meetup. I would like to do more videos, actually. And yeah, I don't do very many, particularly because I already stated that I get really shy on camera and in person. Because my grandparents can hear me from here. And my teeth are yellow. Well, they're not actually that yellow in person. I brush them, I swear. Very often. Enough anyway. Reject that. No, I can't have people calling me right now. I can't have a fourth part. See, like, I don't always reject your calls, guys. I just only do it when I'm making videos. Or, taking selfies. With my handsome face. Oh, I just noticed my problem here. Ooh, no, I'm not happy about that. I'm like a lot of people, I get really emotional when I realize a mistake. I was trying to sew on my symbol for Rose, my Rose cosplay. I did it, it took me days. I wasn't using machines, so I'm hand sewing everything I make. This is not made by me, so just bought it. But everything I hand sew, I do very detailed, and I try my best to keep it accurate, because I'm super picky. I have OCD. But I was making my rose symbol onto my shirt, and I had an outline and everything, but like 3 hours into sewing it, I had realized I got it in the wrong place. It was sideways, like this far. I was hoping nobody would notice, because I was not about to spend another 3 hours to fix it. Yes? Yes? Micah? They want me to call them. Fate just wants me to have a fourth part. Alright, we'll continue this till the fourth part. Haha! Let's do that. You get to see the other half of my freckles.